I'm sitting here lost in space, looking at messages, waiting for me to go live, and I was already live. We got our friend Skeeter up. He's live streaming right now. There's a few people live streaming. Our friend Adam, who is sweating and smiling, he's live. The Burpee Reaper, my good friend Burpee Reaper. He's doing a live stream. He's doing some burpees. And I think that's just about it right now. But if you want to swing by and visit, I don't mind. However, if you do swing by and visit, one, tell him I said hi. Two, stick around for just a bit to ask Lucy a question or two or three, as many as she wants to answer. Hey, toy pups. Give me 1 second. And tonight, Cat and Jack night. You know what tomorrow is, right? Basically, the entire weekend has turned into a singing party, a talent show, and display your talent. It's Friday afternoon, specifically Friday late last stream, and then hey Jessica, and then all the way to Sunday. We've been having a lot of fun on the weekends. Join in, guys. Whatever you want to do. Lisa says I'm here and ready, and I had a rough time. I did manage to get myself together. So let's give it a few minutes to see who comes in, Lucy. And if anyone wants to do breath work first, and then we'll dive right in. Hey, pups, how are you? Lucy says, sounds good. Who wants to do something different with breath work? Jessica said that would be nice. All right. Jessica, you ready? Jessica, we're going to do something completely different. We've been doing a lot of yogic breathing, which is good. Now we're going to enter into the realm of Qigong. Qi. Qi is, hey Josh. Qi is related to the same, really, as prana. Pranayama, the yogic breathing, is the cultivation of pranic energy. Prana is the life force that animates everything and everybody. It's an essence. It's not a breath. It's what we breathe in and cultivate. It's the same with Qi. Qi is either pronounced Qi or Chi. I have taken several Qigong classes. I practice Qigong quite extensively. I am not a Qigong teacher. However, breath work is breath work. And we want, hey, Michael, we want things that heal. We want things that help us feel better. And this is a breath that does such a thing. I'm going to actually combine it. I'm going to combine it with pranayama and a Qigong exercise, and then some breathing. Michael says, good morning to you. 5 steps away. That's awesome, Michael. Hey, Anna, just in time. We'll do an early breath work, and then Lucy's going to come up, and she's going to pull some cards. So for those who want to participate, we'll do a little explaining. I'm going to do a couple things. First, we want to take where we feel now and bring everything down a notch. And we're going to do that, hey, Kat, with 3 of the physiological sighs. This is where we breathe in deep, drilling all the way to the belly, and then all the way up. And then we take in a sip air, and we exhale with a sigh. When we do the 4-7-8 breath, we do something similar, but we're a little softer. With this physiological sigh, I'm going to be a little more forceful in that exhalation. We're not blowing super hard, but here it's a little more forceful. We're exhaling all of the tension, all of the stress, all of the anxiety that we have stored in us. We're letting it all out. We're going to shake our hands in between. We're going to do 3 breaths. Then we're going to do something weird with our hands. Hi, Daisy. And then we're going to follow it with hands in the lap. And we're going to breathe. And we're going to do that ha breath for a minute or 2. Remember, the ha sound is when we breathe in with that snore. Sound of the ocean. Thumbs up if everyone's ready. Daisy, it's nice to see you. We're doing some breath work, and then we're going to do these and tarot cards. Hey, Lee. Get a thumbs up. Awesome. So here we go. Thanks, Swift Pups. We are starting with the physiological sigh. So we're going to breathe in nice and deep. Sip in air. Sigh. Getting all that air out, all that energy out, all the negative energy out. Shaking the arms. Moving however you feel comfortable. If you want to sway, sway. Breath number 2. Breathe in. Sip in air. Sigh. Shake those hands out again. Pet your cat if your cat is here annoying you. Pet your dog if your dog is here being cool. Breath number 3. Our last breath with this. Breathe in, filling the belly with air. Sip in air. Sigh. Getting every bit of that stuck energy out. Roll your shoulders, shake your arms. Whatever it takes. We just want to feel good. We want to move energy. Speaking of energy, we're going to cultivate chi. Chi again is the same as prana. Hi, Tiffany. Fingers touching each other. We're going to do either 9, 18, or 36 taps. Just a little bit of force. I'm going to do 36. If you want to do it with me, either stop at 9 if you're done, or stop at 18 if you're done, or keep going with me for 36. I will count out loud. When we're done, you're going to feel your palms, you're going to feel your fingertips, you're going to feel that energy. I promise you, you will feel that energy. And then simply put your hands open in your lap, and then we're going to do for about 2 minutes that ha breath, where we breathe in, feeling that energy coming into our palms, and then we're going to send it to ourselves, and we're going to send it to others. So hands are in a steeple together. I'm going to count out loud. I'm going to do 36. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hands in your lap. About 2 minutes worth. Here we go. That ha sound. Feel the energy in your fingertips and the palm of your hands. You can visualize the light. Listen to the sound of the ocean with your breath. The light grows. More light is even gathering to your hands, to your fingertips. Gentle sound of the ocean with every breath. Listen to the sound of your breath. Feel your belly rising and falling. Light gathering to the hands. Gentle sound of the ocean. Bring your hands together in front of the heart center. Hands on your heart. All that energy that we've cultivated, all the light that we've gathered, sending it to yourself through the heart space. Knowing, feeling, visualizing it spreading through the body. Healing. Healing anxiety, healing stress, healing tension. Calming the mind, calming the heart, calming the body. One last thing, the last thing we do, hands together, that same energy that we're using for ourselves, send it to someone that you love. Or more than one. But when you're ready, open your eyes. I'll see you in the chat. I think we surprised a bunch of people who popped in, did not know what we were doing. Hi, Abigail. Hey, Danny. A little different. Qigong. I like to think of Qigong as a sister science to yoga. How was work today, Abigail? And when Lucy is ready, it's going to come up. Did I fade out? I think I did. I hope I don't fade out when you guys are, when Lucy's up. Jessica says, thank you, Eric. Was it okay for you, Jessica? Like I said, a little different. Sorry, guys. That was the fingertip breath, is what it's called. Fingertip breathing, fingertip breath. Hello.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm doing good.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. let's see. I want to just read a couple comments real quick, and then we'll get started. Jessica says that was good. The breath. Pip Up says that was awesome. And good. I'm glad it worked for you guys. Hi, Selma. All right, guys. We have our good friend, the amazing, the talented, the beautiful Lucy Warren, and she is kindly and graciously going to pull cards for you. If anyone has a question, or can they do the general reading like you did last week?
Yeah, we can do that. I never got around to the dragon because I'm going through stuff.
Right.
But yeah, anyone that has a question. I almost didn't make it today because I was going through stuff, but I did manage to make it. I'm just letting people know that.
Okay. Well, we're here with you, and we got you back. Supporting, sending love, holding you in prayer.
Thank you. Yeah, and my dad is in the hospital with a serious neck infection. He's going to be there for a few days.
Improving?
I'm not sure. The last time I heard, he's going to be there in for a few days. I don't know where he's at with that, but the fact that he has to be there for a few days means it's pretty bad.
Right. Our friend Stats is here. Lucy, Toy Pup says, I'd love a general reading. I'm going through some life changes.
Okay. I'm being led towards the unicorns for you. All right. Sister friend. This is for my sister friend. All right. What does Love Our Toy Pups need to know? Angel, Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit. What does Love Our Toy Pups need to know? Well, they definitely want to talk to you. I'll tell you that. A second. What does Love Our Toy Pups need to know? Angel, Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit. What does Love Our Toy Pups need to know? What's this? Okay. Angel, Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit. What does Love Our Toy Pups need to know? This one. Angel, Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit. What does Love Our Toy Pups need to know? What does Love Our Toy Pups need to know? Love Our Toy Pups need to know. Angel, Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit. What does Love Our Toy Pups need to know? One more card, please. What does Love Our Toy Pups need to know? Okay, so I'm going to tell you what I got. So, they're all upright. Okay, so you got the Two of Pentacles. Then you got the Knight of Swords. You got the Moon. You got the Nine of Pentacles. And then you got the Four of Rods. It feels like I don't know what the situation is. I'm just going by what came here. Like, feel like either something is in the air or you're undecided about something with this card. Almost feels like you don't know if you should take whatever the situation is. If you should stay or you should go with this Knight of Swords. Because I feel like with this Moon card here, you don't know what's on the other side of this, because this is like with secrets, right? So it's like with these three cards together, it's like you're undecided if you should stay or go. but you have this drive that you really just want to just go through it, even though you do, like going to just go through it, even though you do, like going through unknown territory, so to speak. But it feels like on the other side, though, with the Nine of Pentacles and the Four of Rods, you will find happiness. So whatever it is, I say go for it, because you're not gonna regret it in the end. You will be happy for it. Does this make sense to you? Hope this makes sense to you. That's what I feel there. Feel like you're undecided. You have this vibe, you just want to go through this unknown territory, but I will tell you, if you should do it, because you're gonna end up being happy in the end. Whatever that is, whatever that means.
She said that was an awesome read, Lucy.
You're welcome. And thank you for confirmation. Any more questions? Next question.
See, anyone else? Took says, thank you so much, you're on point. Anna says, going to the Bud Files.
Good morning. Good morning, Bud Files. It's actually afternoon here. Hello, Chicken Academy. Wait, Gilbert, do you have a... Okay, so people are thinking. Well...
You, last week you did a general reading on yourself.
Hey, oh, did someone ask that, or do you want me to do that?
You did that last week, if you wanted to do that again. And you also did it, oh, yep, Go, it says I'm thinking. And you also did one on me last week, general reading.
Yeah.
I do prefer general readings because honestly, I have zero questions about anything.
Well, remember what Kat asked? And it ended up being about, I don't want to get into your business.
That's, you guys love to talk about me and Kat.
Well, I can't help it. That's what Spirit was telling me.
Okay, I agree with that. Jace says, Lucy, do spirits like mushy peas?
Do you really want me to ask me?
Sure.
Okay. We can let
Toy Pup says they don't, Jace.
Well, let's just see what I get. I'm gonna try not to laugh when I ask this. Wait. Angel, Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit. Angel, Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit. Do you like mushy peas? Do you like mushy peas? Holy Spirit. Do you like mushy peas? Yes or no? Do you like mushy peas? Angel, Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit. Well, they want to go over the place. I feel like it's a strong no. Angel, Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit. Do you like mushy peas? Mushy peas, Holy Spirit. You like mushy peas. Angel, Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit. You like mushy peas. Yes, sir. You like mushy peas. These are similar cards came out. Like, I got the Three of Swords, Ace of Cups. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what I got. Okay. I don't know why. Okay, so I got a Three of Swords upright. I got Ace of Cups upright. Page of Swords, a bright Ace of Swords, and then you've got the Lovers, and then you've got a crooked reverse Two of Swords. So,
Okay.
well, initially, like, this is weird. Almost, it feels like, especially with this Three of Swords and Ace of Cups right next to each other, right, like this, it's like a bittersweet. It's like they like it, but they don't like it. You know, because these are like really opposite. This is a love card, and this is a breaking heart card. It's like really weird. Then over here, it's like it feels like at first like it's like a bitter taste, but then it's like they love the taste of it. They love the taste of it during like the middle of it, and then it leaves like a bad aftertaste. That's what I'm getting. So it's like at first, it's like when they first take the first bite, it's like a bittersweet, but then as they're chewing it, they're like in love with it. But then at the end, it's when they swallow it down, it's like an awful taste. Is that how it is? I really don't know. Have you had mushy peas?
Kat says, that was perfect, Lucy. Jace donated again. He's pleasing the spirit.
So
Hey,
no.
I-
Well, I mean, I want to know Jace or anybody. Like, I don't know. I've never had mushy peas. Is that how it is with mushy peas? Like, when you take the first bite, every bite, like it's like a bitter taste, and then when you're in the middle of eating it, like chewing it, it's like a really good taste, but then it's like a bad aftertaste when it comes to swallowing down. Is that how it is? I really don't know.
I don't know either. I will never know.
Oh, so you admit you never had mushy peas?
Oh, I admit right from the beginning, I've never had them and never will, ever.
If someone paid you like $100 super chat to eat mushy peas, would you eat mushy peas?
Nope. I would double it and give them a $200 to never bring it up again.
Well, that's what I get from mushy peas. I'm assuming that's how it is in general for people, since that's what Spirit told me.
Hey, Stats, did Hulk Hogan really pass away? Someone popped in and said he did, but I didn't know if it was true or not.
Well, wait, who are you talking to? Kat?
No,
Wait, what?
Stats.
Oh,
Because
okay.
Stats said something about him passing away too.
Oh. Hmm.
Hey, Kat, do you have a question?
Oh, is she in here? I don't know. Is she?
Yes, yep,
Oh,
she's
yeah.
here. Jay
Oh,
says, yeah,
that,
Hulk Hogan 71.
when she said that's perfect, Lucy, does that, or she's had, Kat, have you had mushy peas? I don't know. She said that was perfect. She's had Little Debbie. I'm a Little Debbie snack piggy.
That is decidedly different than a mushy pea.
Well, that's
So
like
it is-
mashed potatoes on overdrive, and I don't like mashed potatoes.
I don't like mashed potatoes either. I don't like my food pre-mashed. Any of it.
Yeah, maybe squash. I don't like squash.
I can do squash. I don't want it mashed.
Well, even squash, it's like not. It's like the same text. It's the texture I don't like. When you said they really don't like them, but they really love them, that's what that was really perfect. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's like bitter taste. It was like a bittersweet when you first take the first bite, but in the middle it's like really sweet. But then when you can swallow it down, it tastes awful. That's what they were telling me. Okay. Wait, who passed?
Hulk Hogan.
Oh.
Cypher has a
Okay, I have
question. I'm gonna go ahead and pin it.
Okay, yeah. Squirrel has a question. Okay. Was the Essex police chief lying about the mainstream interview this week? Was he lying about the main interview this week? Deck do you want me to use? Oh, I'm being led towards unicorn. Initially, that was the first thought. I had to double check with Spirit. All right. I have a quick question. Was the Essex police chief lying about the mainstream interview this week? Okay. Angel Spirit Guides Holy Spirit. Was the Essex police lying this? I'm just gonna ask it like, was the Essex police chief lying? Angel Spirit Guides Holy Spirit. Was the Essex police chief lying? Was the Essex police chief lying? Angel Spirit Guides Holy Spirit. Was the Essex police chief lying? Was the Essex police chief lying? Holy Spirit. What's this? How did it come out like this? Okay. Well, it did come out like this, all upright, but it was all, in one bundle. I feel like it wants to be, I don't know why, but it just telling me it wants to be separated like this. Okay, so you got the Lovers and Ace of Pentacles over here upright. And then you got the Ace of Rods with the Seven of Cups upright. And you asked if the Essex police chief was lying about the about the mainstream interview this week. Well, I think like he was. I have to say yeah, because you got the Ace of Pentacles. That's a strong yes, and then another Ace, which is another strong yes. It feels like he was lying from beginning to end, and he was, how do I put this? Tiptoeing around about a lot. Like tiptoeing, maybe going like talking behind people's back. Making stuff out about making stuff up about people, but lying to them in their face with this card here. I'm not sure why the Lovers card is there. Maybe at first he had good intentions. I feel like at first he had good intentions, but then something happened and something made him lie from beginning to end. With feels like a lot of manipulation on his part. So yeah, definitely. And with what I just described. Yeah, aces are yes. Well, when they're upright, but reverse would be no. But you got a double confirmation, and it felt like it wanted to be separate. You got an ace and Lovers on one side. I don't know. It's telling me to be separate, and this over here. So yeah, he was lying from beginning to end. Although I do feel like with the Lovers, he did go in with good intentions, but something happened to make him, do what he did.
How do you feel about that, Sniper? Cat had a question too. Let's see what Sniper has to say.
Yeah. Well,
Hey, Stardashian.
when he's saying that, let me get to when he says that. Do you want me to wait for Sniper, or do you want me to do Cat's question now?
Totally up to you.
Yeah, I'll do Cat's question. All right. Has the timeline for me leaving Pepsi moved up? Has the timeline moved up? Finger towards this deck here. Angel, Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit. Has the timeline moved? Has the timeline moved up or has the timeline for Cat leaving Pepsi moved up? Angel, Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit. Has the timeline for Cat leaving Pepsi moved up? Angel, Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit. Has the timeline for Cat leaving Pepsi moved up? Okay, what's this? This got that. Okay. Angel, Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit. Has the timeline for Cat leaving Pepsi moved up? That's sideways. Angel, Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit. Has the timeline for Cat leaving Pepsi moved up? Angel, Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit. Has the timeline for Cat leaving Pepsi moved up? Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what I got here. It kind of feels like it's all over the place. Okay, I got a crooked upright Knight of Wands. Then I got a crooked reverse Eight of Swords. Then I got a sideways Ace of Cups. And then I got a Knight of Pentacles crooked upright. And it's like it's a crooked upright, but going in the opposite way like that. On, you know, both ends. With this in the middle. I don't know. To me, it just feels like very up and down. Like some days, I don't know. It's like some days are undecided, but then some days it's assured that you're gonna that they have that it's gonna happen, and then some days it's like no, it's not gonna happen. It's like feels like someone somewhere can't make up their mind where they want to put you. That's what it feels like to me here, because it feels like it's all over the place. It's like I don't know, not organized. That's what it feels like here. Does this make sense to you, Kat? It's not giving me a definite yes or no. It just feels like unorganized and I don't know. Maybe someone's playing games. I don't know. I don't know. Something weird is going on here.
Jace had another question.
All right. Lucy does. Wait, what's I3? Well, I think I think I can do that. Lucy, does I3 Atlas pass by without issue? Does Lucy, does I3 Atlas pass by without issue? Lucy, does I3 Atlas pass by without issue? Does I3 Atlas pass by without went towards this deck. I need to give it a minute because I just used it. Okay. All right. Does I3 Atlas pass by without issue? Angel, Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit. Does I3 pass by without issue? Does I3 pass by without issue? Let's go with that. Does I3 pass by without issue? Angel, Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit. Does I3 pass by without issue? That's. It feels like it wants me to read it like this. So these came up a crooked upright, all four of these. But at first, this is what I got. This is the first card, a Five of Pentacles upright. Then a crooked upright, Page of Cups. Crooked upright, Three of Cups. a crooked upright 5 of wands, and a crooked upright King of swords. Just pass by with, well, I will tell you, does ivory pass by without issue? Well, I'm going to tell you there are issues, especially with these cards right here. Especially with this is a fighting card, a dysfunctional card. And it's mostly upright because it's the crooked upright. And, this card, is like a lonely card. I'm just getting like, issue cards here. Issue vibes to it. That question. But I do feel like with these crooked uprights, these are the positive cards, but they're crooked upright. These cards right here. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it's borderline passable. That's what it feels like. Borderline passable, if that makes sense. Like, there's definitely issues that could be worked on and can make it better, but either it's not quite passable or barely passable, if you know what I mean. Like, it's on that borderline there. That makes sense and answers your question, Jace.
Stats would like a general reading.
Okay, you would like a general reading. Okay, you want a general reading. Okay, I'm just gonna mix these cards up just because I'm not. I like to mix the cards up a little bit. Okay. Okay. So. Okay, you want like a general reading stats. Okay. General reading. I think I'm towards this stack. All right.
I'm looking for it.
Angel, Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit. What does stats need to know? Angel, Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit. Angel, Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit. What does stats need to know? Angel, Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit. What does stats need to know? Okay. It's a crooked upright. Angel, Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit. What does stats need to know? Angel, Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit. What does stats? Angel, Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit. What does stats need to know? Stats. That's what stats need to know. Angel, Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit. What does stats need to know? Well, okay. Okay. So, first I'm going to tell you what I got. You got 5 cards there. You got a crooked upright, 6 of wands. Then you got a reverse crooked. You got a crooked reverse, the hanged man. Then you got a crooked reverse emperor. You got a crooked upright 5 of wands. And then you got a crooked upright 3 of pentacles. So stats, it feels like with this 6 of wands here, it could be a relationship, it could be a job, I mean, it could be whatever situation it is. It feels like something for you is on the horizon there. It's like almost like around the corner. it could, and I don't know, it could be 6 days or 6 weeks. I feel like, because I feel that's whenever I get this card, that's what it feels like. But usually it tends to feel like 6 weeks, um, or around there. I don't know if that's what it is, but whatever it is, it's coming up soon. But then you got the Hangman in reverse, got the Emperor, you got the Five of Wands. There's a situation that's gonna happen. I don't know what it is. There's gonna be some definitely imbalance, and I feel like maybe some battles and fighting here with these cards, with these crooked reverse, and Hangman and Emperor here, and the Five of Wands with the conflict and fighting, crooked upright. I feel like you'll definitely have some difficulty managing it, but I do think you will get through it, because at the end you have the Three of Pentacles here. I do feel like you'll be rewarded at the end of it. Does this make sense to you? I mean, that's what it feels like. That's whatever situation's going on there. You might not get exactly what you wanted because it is a crooked upright, but it will be worth it. Whatever that means to you. Well, the middle part, going through the fire, doesn't feel good. I can tell you that. But at the end, it'll be worth it. That's basically what it boils down to. Yeah, I have a few fans, and yes, God's got me. He does this. Yeah. Whatever it means to you. That's what's going on.
I like hearing that, Stats. All right. Anyone else? Question, specific question? General reading? Let us know.
Yeah. Yes.
Carl, what about you?
I'm getting faster with these readings.
You are? And it seems to me smoother.
Smoother, yeah. Yeah, I haven't been practicing much. Like, this is where I practice, and when I do my tarot live streams, that's where I practice too when I get a chance to.
Right. Hey, Song of Hand. Song of Hand, we're doing tarot card readings again. Lucy is pulling cards for specific questions and general readings. So if you or anyone else has a question,
Hello, Song of Hand. I was just smiling the perfect sun. I don't know if I'll be here tomorrow for Friday, because I might be visiting with my dad being in the hospital.
right?
For
Hey,
Friday song night,
I had mentioned that Friday song night has turned into from Friday afternoon all the way to Sunday evening song weekend. So if you can't make it and you do want to sing, just come on up anytime during the weekend.
Or are you talking about like Saturday and Sunday, or just Friday?
Basically it's turned into Friday afternoon, and then the highlight is Friday evening, and then we've been doing it Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening.
Okay. So anytime during the weekend, it's spaced out, but Friday's the meat of it.
I've discovered that for the most part, I have no control or say over what happens on my channel. When people want to sing, they come on and sing. So I'm rolling with the waves.
Yeah.
Hi, Selma. Did I see Selma here? I see Lou said Selma.
I have a question for me, though.
You want to do it here?
Yeah. Just as long as I'm here. Let's see. I'm just gonna ask, since we're already almost August, right? If like by September 1st, if I'm still gonna be single. And cards can change.
Right.
Am I gonna be single by what's something that's gonna ask just for the fun, just to see what the cards say? Am I gonna be single by September 1st? Am I gonna be single? Am I still gonna be single by September 1st? Angel, Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit, am I still gonna be single by September 1st? Am I gonna be single? Or am I gonna be in a relationship with someone? Angel, Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit. Am I gonna be single or in a relationship with someone? Am I gonna be single or in a relationship with someone? Angel, Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit. By September 1st. Am I gonna be single or in a relationship with someone? Angel, Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit. Oh, they are definitely wanting to talk. I feel like something's gonna happen. Angel, Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit. Am I going to be in a relationship with someone? Or am I going to be single by September 1st? Angel, Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit. Am I going to be single? Or am I going to be in a relationship with someone on September 1st? Let's see here. What? Okay, Angel, Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit. Am I going to be single or in a relationship with someone by September 3rd? Am I going to be in a relationship with someone or single by September 1st? Am I going to be single or in a relationship by September 1st? Am I going to be single or in a relationship by September 1st? Angel, Spirit Guides. Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you what I got here. So I got a crooked upright nine of swords, crooked upright 10 of wands. Then over here I got the artist, and then the knight of cups. I don't know. It feels like someone's gonna. I don't know. I'm trying to think here. It feels like initially no. It almost feels like maybe someone has mixed feelings about something and they're trying to think of a creative way to get to me. Like there's someone out there that feels like that. And I don't know who that is. That's what it feels like here with these cards. And then that's what it feels like with these cards here. It's like someone has mixed feelings about something and they're thinking creative way to try to get to me. I don't know. That's just what I feel here. But I don't know if it's gonna that's just the feeling I get here.
What do you think about that?
Well, there's one person. I'll message you in private.
Okay. Abigail would like to know if her foot will get better soon.
I'm just gonna say you. That's all I have to say. What is Anna saying?
Will her foot get better soon? Then Praveen has a question next. You're next, Praveen.
Will my foot get better soon? Okay. Will your foot get better soon? Angel Spirit Guides Holy Spirit. Will Abigail's foot get better soon? Abigail's foot get better soon. Abigail's foot get better soon. Angel Spirit Guides Holy Spirit. Abigail's foot get better soon. Angel Spirit Guides Holy Spirit. Abigail's foot get better soon. That one wants to pop out. Well, I'm gonna tell you what I got. Okay. You got the Hierophant Crooked Upright. Got the King of Swords sideways. Four of Swords sideways. Then you got the Knight of Cups in reverse.
You guys are going to,
So
don't have any.
if you're asking your foot's gonna get, I don't know. It feels like you got this Hierophant Crooked Upright over here, but then you got the Knight of Cups in reverse. It does feel like it's in the right direction, but as far as soon, at least I don't know what you. The cards, spirits are telling me what your definition of soon is. It's not going to happen soon. If you have like it feels like spirits telling me basically like for you have to define what soon is for you, and I really don't know what soon is for you or later is for you. But when it comes to soon, in your definition of soon, because definition of soon can vary from person to person. It's not going to happen anytime soon in your definition of soon, if that makes sense to you, unfortunately. But I mean, it is healing. It's going in the right direction, and you will get there, but it's not going to be soon in your definition of soon. Sorry about that information, but at least it is getting in the right direction there. All right. Hope you feel better, Abigail. All right, what's this? I have a question, Yogi. And Lucy Man. I can't right now. What will my health be like for as long as I live? And also, is there any danger to my life from anything? I'm in the middle of something and I can't silence it.
Walmart stuff.
I don't know if you heard that, but my brother was very demanding. I have a question, Yogi. What will my health be like as long as I live? And also, is there any danger to my life for anything at all, like any kind of danger or accident? Sorry, I'm distracted. Okay, I have a question. Okay, start Lucy Man. What will my health be like for as long as I live? And also, is there any danger to my life for anything at all? Okay, you're asking, that's borderline. That's going on the terms of health questions, and we don't want to do health questions, right?
Well, that's up to you because it doesn't seem like a specific health question. Not asking about like a condition or something. So I'm going to leave that entirely up to you. What you think is it?
What will my health be like for as long as I live? And also, is there any danger for my life, like anything kind of? And also, is there any danger to my life or anything at all, like any kind of accident or war? accident or war.
Do you think a general reading would cover?
I'm just gonna ask what Spirit wants to say to that. I'm just gonna go with it like that. What does
Okay.
Spirit want to tell Vivian? I'll just go like that. What does Spirit want to tell Vivian? Angel, Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit. What does Spirit want to tell Vivian? 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 Angel, Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit. What does Spirit want to tell Vivian? Hang on, I gotta give me a second here.
Sure. All right, guys. We will probably have Carl's question, and then unless anyone has one next, we'll wrap things up this evening. Cat and Jack.
I am really sorry about that.
It's okay.
All right. I wish is there a way to like when someone is there a way to silence like your voice on here? Because I don't see that on here. Wait, maybe that just to see. Okay, looks like I can do that. Okay. I didn't know that was okay. But anyways, what does V need to know? Well, okay, so first I'm gonna tell you what I got. I got a sideways King of Cups. Then I got a crooked upright Five of Swords. Then I got a crooked upright Three of Swords. And then I got the well, crooked upright. Now the most concerning cards are these cards right in the middle here. The crooked upright with the five, and especially with this. And I feel like I'm trying not to get into health. Can I put this? I'm just gonna say something wrong with this area right here, and you know where to put the word. You know, with this card here, you know what I'm talking about. Something's going on there. It feels like. Um. I feel like I have to say this. This is for entertainment purposes only, and this is not for any kind of medical or legal advice. I'm just putting that out there. But this is just for my opinion and my interpretation of what's going on here. Entertainment purposes only. So yeah, that's what it feels like it's going on here. And I don't know, with this card, it feels like you feel things are going on in there with this card. Like you feel things going on like with this right here. There's definitely something wrong there. And your overall try and be so careful. Your overall being, could be better. But with this card, it feels like this card, at least for the most part, it can be fixed. You just have to go to, I'm just going to say you have to go to the right people to get what you need to get checked out. I mean, it's not going to be perfect, but that's what I'm just going to leave it at that. I don't want to, I'm trying to be very careful here.
Sure. Appreciate that. And we had one more question from Carl, and then we'll probably wrap things up for the afternoon.
Right. Okay. Lucy, do you think I'll be able to move to another country in the future? Maybe some big countries like Germany, Australia, Canada. Okay. You're welcome, Praveen. Big countries like Germany. Okay. Visit big countries. Do you think you'll visit big countries? Wait. I think you'll be able to move to another country in the future. Okay, maybe that's true. To move to another country. I think you'll be able to move to another country in the future. Do you think you'll be able to move to another country in the future? Angel Spirits, Holy Spirit, will Carl be able to move to another country in the future? Like, okay, there's that. Will Carl be able to move to another country in the future? Angel Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit, will Carl be able to move to another country in the future? Will Carl be able to move to another country in the future? Carl be able to move to another country in the future? Okay. Carl be able to move to another country in the future? Be able to move to another country in the future? Angel Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit, will Carl be able to move to another country in the future? I'll be able to move to another country in the future. I'll be able to move to another country in the future. Angel Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit, I'll be able to move to another country in the future. I'll be able to move to another country in the future. Definitely want to talk to you. It feels like not right now, but maybe later. Let me see. Angel Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit, I'll be able to move to another country in the future. I'm sure how that wants to go. I'm gonna. Angel Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit, I'll be able to move to another country in the future. Something over, like something dead. Angel Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit, I'll be able to move to another country in the future. be able to make the future fully clear. Okay. So I'm gonna tell you what I got. I got a crooked upright, or no, crooked reverse, 9 of cups, and then a crooked reverse, Queen of Wands, and then I got the Magician upright, and then I got a crooked upright, the Hermit. And you asked if did he ask if it was the near future? What was that?
I think he said it in the future.
Okay. Well, in the future, well, definitely not the near future because we got 2 crooked reversals here. And I feel like with the Magician, that's kind of like maybe, like a maybe card here. And then you got like a crooked upright Hermit. I feel like if you do move to another country, it's basically telling me like you'll be going on your own. I feel like you might. I feel like you. With this card, I feel like if you do move to another country, it feels like you have someone in the back of your mind, but it probably won't happen. You'll probably go alone, but you do have someone that you might that you're considering maybe. That's what it feels like here. But when it comes to when you ask the future, I'm getting like a probably not here with these cards. But you know, cards can change, right? Let's see, 75, 115, 50. I'm gonna go like around like 60% no and 40% yes. That's what it feels like here. With someone in the back of your mind. That's what it feels like. Because the Hermit is a lonely card, and it did come out as a crooked upright. Like in reverse, it's like being with someone. But it feels like you'll probably won't be with someone, but means you know, but you are considering it. It's in your mind. That's what I'm saying. So, all right, okay, for fun. I'll let you read. Oh, did I already do that one? Did I already give her a general reading?
Who? Oh, for stats. Yep, you did.
Okay,
Did that come up? Nope, I don't know why that came up.
That's how I was confused because we were on
Right.
Carl.
I think that was it. Carl says he appreciates it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So I think that might be it for the afternoon.
All right.
Unless someone slips one in real quick.
Or if you want to chit chat a little bit. We're not even an hour in.
Nope. We're like an hour and 15 minutes in.
Well, I see 59 minutes. Wait. What is it? I see 59 minutes here. Oh, wait, no, I think that's how long I've been on here. My bad.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, hour and 15 minutes.
Let's see. Alvagaz says, both of you guys are beautiful. I appreciate that. We get some peas from stats.
Mushy peas. Remember what Spirit told you? The first bite is like a bittersweet, and then it's sweet right in the middle as you're chewing it, and it's an awful taste when it goes down.
And you're still suffering. You're still suffering a week later.
Now you'll have that visual in your head all day.
What the spirits didn't say, you're still suffering a week later. It has lingering effects.
Just the thought of it.
Algret says, am I pronouncing that? Is there an R there?
Wait,
How would you
what?
pronounce it? Algret. So old friends allowed. Yep. Are you an old friend of mine? Old friend of Lucy's?
Wait, who's? I'm not sure who Elgrad is, to be honest. Let me see the channel.
I'm not. Not either.
Yeah, I have no idea who that is. I really don't know. What did it write?
If you are an old friend, if you're an old friend of
Okay.
mine, let me know.
Yeah, it's kind of they're leaving weird comments. I don't trust it.
Algret says, Yogi knows who I am. Do you want to come up before I end the live stream? I actually don't know.
Well, I'd be careful because you never know. I'm just gonna. I don't know how it is with split screen, but remember, I've been
Well, it would be after you go down, because I can only
no,
have.
no. I'm saying because I've been porn bombed on my thing before. I
Oh,
don't want to see that.
oh,
I don't want to see that happen to you.
I don't want to say that happen either.
Then you have to delete the whole live stream right away, and if you're lucky, your channel will be saved.
Okay, it's Laradox.
What?
It's Laradox.
Laradox. Wait, what? Who? What? What's Laradox? Oh, you know who that?
Elgras is
Oh,
Laradox.
you know who that is?
Yep. Do you know Laradox? Are you familiar with Laradox?
No.
He's been an old friend of the channel forever. One of the first people
Oh.
popping up on my live streams.
Okay.
And he has a new name.
Oh. Are you sure about that? Like you're not pretending to be someone?
I don't know why anyone would pretend to be Laradox. No offense to Laradox.
Okay.
We love Laradox.
Okay. Oh,
Um,
then we apologize.
That's okay.
We thought
Laradox
you were because there are weird people that we thought you were a troll. We're sorry.
Laradox has been everything. He's been a troll. He's been everything. But throughout it all, he has been the same wonderful, confusing, loving Laradox.
Okay, so he's like a troll, but in a good way.
Well, I don't know if I say. I don't know if it's a good one.
I don't. Just that's what it sounds like. If you know him and he's good people.
He is good people. Laradox, you've done with school? Says as Laradox, I can confirm I wouldn't pretend to be me. Makes sense. Says he's mysterious, but Laradox is funny. He's a paradox.
Laradox, the paradox.
Yes.
Okay. Well, do you want me to go down so we can come up for a minute?
I don't think he'll come up. Laradox says I'm 18. I would actually need him to show me ID that he's 18.
Okay. So
Maybe
you know
some
him when he was a child.
16, I guess.
Okay.
He's a good guy. He's I was much the same. Which is saying
at his age.
Yeah, I'm probably longer than I should have been.
Oh, hey, I still got a lot of growing to do. I go through feisty periods. I just went through another feisty one.
Hey, I've seen you grow in front of me. I've seen your heart expand. I've seen you go through dark periods and doubts and always emerge a shining light. You are a true inspiration, Lucy.
Yeah, and when you get a loved one that goes in the hospital, I don't feel well.
I can understand that.
And especially when I get men that say graphic things that I talked about, like how they want to separate someone's hands if they wronged them, and put me in right before that, put me in with a coffin. Who does that?
That's not just over the line. It's just weird.
Yeah, and I don't know if I should even. Was I dumb to try to give him another chance? I don't know. Maybe I was.
No, because you needed to be sure.
Yeah.
If you didn't, you would be carrying that with you, wondering. And at the very least, now you know. And every time something like that, similar like that happens, you start to narrow it down. You look at people a little deeper. You want to make sure, you don't want that to repeat. So it does. It serves a purpose, Lucy. Flip says that was a great live stream.
Oh, I did post. I mean, I'm just gonna say, like, I did tag them and I did describe what happened in my story there on my community post if people are interested, and my live stream. It wasn't a good live stream.
No. You're going through some stuff.
Well, that too, but that sure did not help. And, I said some not nice things, but
Well, our friend Jason is at 12,000 subs.
oh, congratulations.
He had like 0 just a few months ago when he started. Decided he wanted to do something with YouTube.
Mm.
Sniper says Jason Phelps overtook me, my friend. Amazing, Jason. But you're consistent, and you're funny, and you're talented. Flip Up says, love you, Selma. Love you, Squirrel. Tomorrow morning, I'm doing a very special live marathon. I started at 8 a.m. and hopefully I can go all the way up to 3. I'd love it if you guys would come and support us. Absolutely. Jason says, I tried to. Thank you. Always, Jason. So tonight is Cat and Jack night.
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe I'll make it. I have to help my mom with stuff. Now that my dad's not here, I have to help my mom more.
If you can, there's never any. I always tell people I'm live 3 times a day for a reason.
Oh yeah, yeah. Is there any? There's not a day that you don't go live. Is there?
No, over 2,000 live streams in a row.
I have a question for you. So when was the first live? When did you start doing 3 live streams? Did it start with 3 live streams a day?
It started with 1 live stream in the afternoon, about 2 years ago now, and I didn't even know if I was gonna do it on a regular basis. But then I just kept showing up, and I was doing another live stream on Instagram.
Okay.
And then Instagram to me seems impersonal. It's just sharing little snippets of your life, but no one really goes into detail. YouTube, I was getting to know people on a really personal level. People were asking serious questions about yoga and meditation. Hey, Chloe. So I replaced the afternoon one, or the late one on Instagram with another one here. And then maybe a couple months later, because I love early mornings, it's such a sacred time for me, I started doing that one. And it's been well over a year now, 3 a day, every day, not a single day off. That sounds kind of, when I say that out loud, it sounds kind of sad. Like, get outside and get a life. But I enjoy it. I have fun. I enjoy being with you guys. And I've always looked for a way to be of service. How can I help in any way? And YouTube has given me this platform. Here I am.
Well, I'm curious. I'm trying to get into your business.
Go ahead.
How long have you known Kat? Did you and Kat know each other 2 years ago?
Nope. I
Oh,
met
okay.
Kat through Anything is Possible.
Okay.
And she was leaving some questions, some statements on some of my shorts and live streams about she was interested in A Course in Miracles too. And we started talking on live streams.
Mhm.
And you know Kat, she's the most like giving
Yeah.
and sweet person.
She puts up with my feistiness.
She puts up with me being me.
Well, you both put up with me.
You know what? We all put up with each other, which is pretty cool. So things with Kat just unfolded very organically and naturally,
Uh-huh.
just the right time. And I'm happy doing A Course in Miracles with Kat. No matter
Yeah.
whatever else may not happen, no matter what, Kat is my forever partner in A Course in Miracles and how life unfolds.
I just have to say, like, well, you two make such a cute, adorable couple.
I like hearing that.
Well, you do. You make an adorable couple.
Well, thank you. But you know what? When whoever Kat would make anyone look like that. Kat makes people look good. That's her. You know what I
But
mean?
so you're giving her credit, not you credit. You're trying to.
I'm
Oh,
giving Kat.
you must really be in love with her.
I give Kat all the credit in the world.
You're basically implying that you're in love with her. And I'm putting you on the spot.
Jason says, I'm going to answer a question real quick. Jason says, Eric is the best person to talk to. You don't judge, you understand. I wish my dad would think like you are. Well, that's an awesome comment. Thank you so much. Flip Up says, Yogi is a charmer. Jason says, Eric found love. Who? You got to guess. Probably pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Lucy knew it before I knew it.
Well, it was the cards were when I did that general reading on Kat. The cards were screaming at me. It was about you two.
Sniper had said up above. I saw this when you first said it, Sniper. I wanted to get to it. You're saying I'm not consistent and not funny, Eric? You are very funny. And you're consistent here. You're consistent being Squirrel Sniper. Squirrel Sniper is an awesome presence on anyone's live stream. That's for sure. Let's see. Jason is Cat and Yogi sitting in the tree. I'm always hesitant to say much when the other person is not present. You know what I mean? So above all else, here's what I say. Course in Miracles talks about special relationships and holy relationships. A special relationship can be a special love relationship, a special relationship with ourselves or a job or a car, or with someone else. And it's a relationship based upon conditions. I love you as long as you do something to please me. I love this car as long as it doesn't have a scratch. I love this job as long as it has the hours that I like and the pay that I like and the people that I like. So there's always a condition. When the
Well,
conditions,
does anything involve like loving just yourself?
that's when we get to the holy relationship. Holy relationship is based upon forgiveness. It's based upon true and a radical style of forgiveness, in which we don't forgive the situation, the circumstances, or the form. We go deeper, and we realize that underneath everything, I guess a simple way of saying it is, we're all fighting a hard battle, and we can only see our interpretation of what's going on. we never know exactly what's going on in someone's mind. We barely know what's going on in our minds sometimes. So we forgive, which gives us a chance to come back to the present moment. And in the present moment, it's always fresh and it's always new. In order to do that with someone else, we need it reflected. In order to do that to ourselves, we sometimes need it reflected back to us. So in a relationship, they can be our holy barometer, meaning that I can get a reading of my own inner conditions by what anyone, doesn't even have to be like a one-on-one relationship. It could be my relationship with everyone here on a YouTube chat, or
You know,
with a
like as
neighbor.
like as you know, friends, right? Or
Not even friends. It could be someone who's coming up and, hey, Stitch, who is presenting me a challenge.
okay.
Am I able to be loving and kind in any situation? And when I am, that means I'm looking at my own thoughts and I'm realizing, am I stuck in my ego? Only the ego can be offended. Only the ego. And it's not that the ego is bad, it's just not who we truly are. So when we believe that we are the ego, we're always going to have our ups and our downs, when who we truly are is perfect and unconditional love that is
Oh,
always.
you know I'm full of ego. I love myself. I'm not letting any man touch me, honey.
You want to know something amazing though? You saying you love yourself, that's actually spirit speaking and not ego. Because um you do love yourself. And it's an amazing thing to see.
Yeah. Oh,
But
I make men that have an interest in me or ask me on a date. They're gonna have to super chat me first.
right.
I'm just nasty. I'm just more nasty that way because I'm not gonna be taken advantage of.
Then
Yeah.
one of the things that the course talks about, but not just course, yoga, mystical Christianity, Buddhism, is our strength lies in our invulnerability. It lies in our invulnerability. It lies in our ability to be open to all things in all situations and not close down.
Oh,
That
but me, I'm closed down. Like even if they do ask me stupid questions like that, I'm still gonna say no. It's just them get. I'm just giving. It's just they're buying the right to even say that to me. Otherwise, I just block them right away.
right. You mentioned
Or
that in the
that's how I'm using men. Yeah, they use me, so it's only fair.
See how things unfold. Life is never static. You know,
I know we're never gonna agree.
no, and we don't have to. You know, you and I are good friends, and I love our conversations.
Yeah,
And it does show. You know, people don't always need to see things the same way in order to be
yeah,
friends and
and
love
that's
each other.
okay.
Yep. I always get something valuable out of my conversations with you, Lucy.
Yeah,
All right, I got to wrap things up though.
yeah, we're getting in. We're getting late in there.
Yep.
Okay. So
Um,
yeah,
first, you, Dad.
yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And yeah, I'm just gonna stick to being less positive and more aggressive. I mean, that's the right way for me. I'm not doing unicorn vibes anymore. I'm just being less positive and more aggressive. And I know you don't agree with that, but that's the right way for me.
Honor yourself.
Yes.
So, with that,
Thank you.
thank you, Lucy.
Thank
You
you,
want to do
everybody.
your outro, and we're going to say goodbye.
I'm not gonna have an outro. I'm just not gonna have an outro. This is just me. Like I
Okay.
said, being less positive and more aggressive.
I like the just you. I like the just Lucy.
Yes.
Hey, guys. Gus says, if life was static, it would be so boring. Enjoy the ride. I agree. You're welcome, Anna. Anna says, thank you so much, Yogi and Lucy and everyone.
All right. Thank you.
All right, Lucy. See you
Bye.
later. Bye. Bye, guys.